Hello, hello. So today I am tackling the area next to our house. Take a look here. So right here is where they just had these random plants. Okay, they're not really random. It's weeds, and then you can find these filler plants at Home Depot. But what I want to do right here is plant my lilies. Now, in this black bag here are lilies that I got from my in-laws who have since passed. So they're precious to me. So look, they're already starting to bud. So I've got to get these in the ground. I actually dug up some of the tubers and brought them from our previous home in Hampton. And okay, look at this slug trying to get some business. But yeah, these have got to go in the ground. So I have been digging out this whole area here. So not only is this going to be an herb garden, got my blueberry here, got my mint here. There's some random lilies that were already there before we got here. But this is going to be painted white. This fence here, once we treat it for all these carpenter bees, they're everywhere right now. And they're pretty aggressive too. But over here, lilies. So it'll be interesting to see how it looks once they start coming in. Okay, lilies in the ground. You can see I got a stalk protruding right there, so I've covered up the rest. They're running along pretty much the length of this fence up into the edge of this little border here. So I'm gonna have to get some more pine straw, but it's getting warm and I think they're gonna grow pretty fast, so we'll see how it looks. I'm gonna have to go through and pull all of this. All of this is like weeds and ground cover, and it's helter-skelter and I can't stand it. So that may be a work in progress, but we'll see as we go. All right, here's my side bed in a nutshell. Got a blueberry over here, some weeds, rosemary's over here, some dianthus. I've got some chard planted here, rosemary's over here, and I've got some thyme right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm still working on getting that raised planter that I've been working on. That's actually gonna go right here against the side of the house. I'm thinking I might plant it, paint it white, and I'm gonna throw some peppers off in here too. So I want this part of the house to be kind of multi-purpose because it's a great space, and why not use it? So time to go out to the pasture and take care of planting my seedlings in the beds out there. Hilarious thing. So I thought I knew where everything was planted in this bed, but I didn't consult the plan that I made earlier. So luckily everything is still where it should be. I just found out I had a couple of extra rows. Stick to the plan, people. If you write it out, stick to it. There's a reason why you make a plan so that everything goes smoothly. I bought this kale, and I'm actually going to put this in the bed, and I'm going to put the onions over here too. So that will finish out this bed. So my 5 bean plants are going over here. I actually don't know if they're going to survive just because you're supposed to really directly plant them. But I kind of wanted to experiment to see what it would be like starting some indoors. I'm going to plant some subsequent plantings with just the seeds as the weather starts to warm up. So I'll have a constant influx of green beans. I'm going to thin out the cabbages and stick them in here. And then I'm going to set up the stands and the supports and trellises for the cucumbers. It is windy out here. Hopefully they won't get battered too much. I'm still waiting on my hoops for my row covers. They ought to be coming this weekend from Amazon. So hopefully this will make these babies stronger. Okay, so far I've got everything in the bed, as you can see, but some mistakes were made. My beans, looks like 1 or 2 got snapped. It's windy out here. I don't know if that's going to survive, which I think I'm just going to, from here on out, it's just going to be direct sow. I didn't thin out my cabbages. I think I'm gonna give that a minute and just see how they acclimate out here. And you know, I got a few of the cucumber in the ground. I'm gonna set up that trellis, but not quite yet. Kale's in the ground, and so are the onions. So if you can't tell, it's super windy out here, and it's a constant. So I'm really gonna have to make sure that when I put the row covers on, that they're strong enough to handle the gusts that we get out here. So hopefully my plants are gonna survive out here. Usually wind makes them a little bit stronger, especially with these bush beans that I have. I don't want to do too many things on poles or trellises just because it is so windy. I've got another raised bed to work on, and that's where the tomatoes are going to go when they come in. I've ordered a couple of heirlooms and really big beefsteak tomatoes from Gurney's. So once they come, I believe they're going to ship in April, then I'll go ahead and get those in the ground. But for now, this is it. I'm going to probably stick some more seeds in this bed, give it a good watering and maybe a little bit more compost. And we'll see how what we're going to harvest this spring. Stay tuned. So we're out here planting our Thula green giants. And look at who decided to come visit. Hey, moo-moos. Also, while digging, we seem to have struck a vein of quartz in this hole. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. We're just gonna keep digging, but check it out. Just massive chunks of quartz. Some of them look pink. I'm gonna rinse them off and I'll let you guys know what they look like later. It's been a full day of planting. We got our green giants in the ground, but the rain ran us back inside, so I'm getting ready to start on some dinner. All right, Thula green giants are planted. There's just 3, but I've got to go along this whole fence line. That's a lot of trees, but we're gonna work on it slowly, bit by bit. These are healthy. There's some more of that quartz. I'm rinsing some off now for you guys to see it, but all right, There they are. Hopefully they'll grow green, big, giant, and beautiful. So I'm still cleaning them to see about getting that red dirt off, but I love the clarity of this. And it's got some flecks in it. Can you see that? The little goldish flecks. They're nice. Let's see. Find a better one here. I like this little one because it's pretty clear. But it would have been interesting to dig around and see what else we can find. Follow that vein. But anyway, just little things like this that you find when you're digging around in the dirt and, you know, pastures and that sort of thing. And we've actually got a gem mine not too far from here. So who knows what's in our backyard, but it'll be interesting to see. But all right, we'll catch you guys later. Maybe I'll post a video of these and keep you updated on what they look like when they're totally clean. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.